Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online public test server 2.5.0. I'm going to go through the template creation in this version of the patch because I noticed in the patch notes that it says that there will only be one template, and it is a faction neutral template. I was curious about what that was going to be, and I also wondered if that was sort of a hint for the upcoming change to the game that I think is coming out with the next big zone. I don't think it's coming out with version 11, update 11. But the other reason why I do this is that when you're going through a public test, you need to go through the creation of a template so that you can get all of the testing gear, so you can find out what all the new sets are and get all the materials and the skills and things that you need to make it through the content. So I'm going to go ahead. I've already purchased an extra slot for another character, so I'm going to go ahead and create a new character. And also, because they made such a big change to the Argonians, they've actually made them, I think, useful with their new updated racial passives. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to be an Argonian, and I'm going to go up to the upper left-hand corner and pick the Shadow of the Hist, level 50, champion point 300 character. Now, you'll notice that below 50, there's still a faction, but they're only giving us one template for the champion. So I'm kind of curious what this means and where will I end up and all that sort of thing. No clue. So here we go. Let's create the champion and select the Argonian. I'm going to go ahead and try to do something cool with this. Let's see. I can start with randomize. I really have pretty much no experience with the Argonian appearance or anything like that. So see if I can come up with something kind of cool. Play with randomizer a little bit, see what randomizer can come up with. Oh, that's kind of an interesting face. It's kind of like she's wearing a mask. That's kind of interesting. I've never actually been through the body markings and accessories for Argonians, so I should probably do that. But let me get something that I think I could tolerate in the randomizer first, and then I'll go in and adjust it. Let me start with that because I do kind of like that thing going on with the face, or at least I want to see what that is. It looks like an accessory. Ah, interesting. So let me go into the body. Let's be a heroic Argonian. Got some muscles. Okay. Now let's see. She could be blue. Now these tents are just tents. So unlike on the human characters, the tents cover the scales, but they don't drastically alter the total body color. So that's good to know. So, let's see. Oh, slightly purple tint there. Maybe gray. I think I'll go with that dark blue. It doesn't really make her dark blue, it just changes the kind of gray she has. Should be taller, taller, small. Make her small. Okay, here's body markings. Let's scroll through these real quick. Oh, I see. So this changes the scales. And there's that glitch still. It has her jerk back to standard position if you turn her. Okay, so I'm going to go through these. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty cool. Like that. So I'll stick with that. Alright. Alright, well she's a lizard, so I'm not expecting her to be voluptuous. Expecting her to be a lizard. So let's go to the face and see what this is. Haha! I love the voices. Alright, hairstyle. What does a hairstyle look like on an Argonian? You see? Wow. Those fins. I'm gonna go back with... there were some that were kind of feathers. That was kind of interesting. That. I don't know. Maybe not feathers on a lizard. I'm not quite so sure about that anymore. Fins. Maybe. So what is the adornment about? Is this what this is on the face? Yeah, that's what that is. Oh, so you could have a little jewelry going on here. Various horns on the face. Piercings. Alright, I'm gonna go with whatever that thing was, the second to last. Here we go. Just don't know what that is. It's kind of... Alright. So, I have to give it a name. And this is his mother. Mother, put a space. Oh. Wait. Okay, skip that because I'm a champion. I don't need to go through the whaling prison again. So, once again, it goes through character load and it usually flashes or takes a little while to log in as it starts delivering skills and equipment to your template character. But once it's done, you'll have everything that is available to the top gear and all the skills that will go with it. I don't even remember what I picked for class, but I'm not sure that it matters right now for this test on the creation of the template. So it'll be kind of fun to be surprised about what the game picked for my class. Did it pick a Dragon Knight? I don't know. Now see, it flashes a couple times. You can hear the gear chinking, and that's the game delivering all the different essential items. And it does this a couple of times before you're able to actually log in. So here you go. It looks like everybody else wants to make an Argonian too. So you're born. Where are you born? You're born in Shadowfen. So maybe it looks like with this template, even though you're not a faction, does it tell me if I'm a faction? Oh, I did become a Templar. I don't know if, what? I really don't know. Alliance War. Okay, so basically your template, you don't pick a faction. You're born as the faction that your race is supposed to be born into. I may have been able to pick faction. I'm not sure. This did advertise that it was factionless. So there you go. Once you're logged in again, you get all the inventory. Apparently I get all the stuff that I would have had as a newbie. But then I get all the gear, get the Maelstrom Arena, the monster helms. There are supposed to be new monster helms for this patch, but it looks like you actually have to go. Scourge Harvester. It looks like you might actually have to go through all the 2 dungeons to get those masks here. It doesn't look like they handed it to you. Kind of interesting. So it looks like pretty much not very much difference as far as gear from the last PTS that I went through. I'm not sure that I see the new stuff. Here. Crafted. There's Aaron's Legacy. Oh, that looks like a good one for tanks. Well, I'm not going to be going over gear, it looks like. So this is how you create your template. Not much different other than it is a actionless template and you're born into the faction in which your race belongs. So that's it for this test, and I will see you later.